We got dogs barking everywhere. I gotta install this transducer for the Striker. So they want you to put this together, I think. But you kind of need to do that because you need to, like, route your wiring right. And I can already tell that, like, I didn't do it correctly. But to measure this correctly, where you're going to put it on here, like, they say they want you to do it as close to the middle as you can. But we got a bunch of just, cracking and, so if I do it here and I drill into this, I'm liable to crack it. And it's solid. I mean, it's solid as a rock. So I'm thinking I'm going to go over in this general area. And the other thing to consider is you have your bunk board, which, I mean, I don't know, like, if you're coming in, this isn't going to be in the way, but you just don't want it to hit anything. So I don't know, I'm kind of thinking right here, and then I'm going to put this just slightly above. I mean, I could, you say, oh, you can do this, but this way, if it's back here, there's not as much. See, the other thing you have to think is when you've got water coming off the side of here, you just don't want that turbulence, right? And you also don't want it cavitating. So you kind of got to go to the best of both worlds. So usually they say, like, right at the bottom of that hole. So I think, somewhere abouts there. So in between these cracks, maybe like back over here, and then I'll take something and kind of mark where I want it to be. And we're going to use lots of goop. They're saying a 5/32 drill bit. We can adjust it up and down if we need to. So I might go like somewhere like this and try to mark it, and then I don't know, see how we do. But the first thing I gotta do is I gotta take your cable. I believe should come up through this direction, because you can't go flush against there and it'd be sticking out the back. So let me fix that, and then the next thing I'll do is, like, now that I've kind of got my area where I'm going to go, like right in here somewhere, I'm going to just put some tape. So I got just regular carpenter's tape, and I'll tape that up first because that will help us with the gel coat. It's you can tell, man, it's had a little bit, it's got stress cracks and stuff. I mean, that's just the gel coat. That's not the fiberglass, so, or at least we hope not. No, I think it's just a gel coat. So it probably needs a new gel coat. Anyway. Alright, I just got some tape and marked it, like marked the sides and kind of the end in the middle there. And I mean, this is, we have a look, we can go up and down with this. So we just do one hole at a time. And then they say to get a 5/32 and then put some tape on it, so that at 1 inch, you could also just put some little, drop of white or something on that. But they say 1 inch, that way you don't go too deep. So we're going to kind of get it situated, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to seal it up. And there's also like a yeah, so anyway, there's like a piece of rubber that'll go right here too once I get done. But this tape will help it with, not getting, I don't know how to explain this, but put it like right there, it'd be okay to drill about right here, So basically right about here is what I want to do. And then our second one's probably a little bit more critical. So what I like to do is just go ahead and get, you know, a screw started. Got a hole drilled. I'm gonna put it up on here. Anyway, I got it up on a stand. Maybe you can see this, but basically, I got my screwdriver out here, and I'm gonna run it in first just to see how it does. And I'll drill my second hole. You know, I like to just do one at a time. And I'm not gonna put any goop on this just yet. I want to see just how easy or hard it goes in. All right, okay. The only thing is they got a little piece of rubber, which I guess, I don't know how they want you to do this. Even with the instructions don't make any sense. Because how are you going to cut this, you know? So, I mean, I like the idea of this, but I don't know how we're going to cut it. I mean, I suppose we could do something like this and then just find out whereabouts our drill hole is, come in, go for it. I don't know. You just poke a hole in it, I think. Okay. I don't really know. See how we did, I guess. Get some goop. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Yeah, just get sort of tight. Remember, it's plastic. So you want to kind of adjust it to where it looks great, and then we're just going to hunker it down. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get it perfectly, but that's basically our install. Now this little piece of rubber is not totally, but it's alright because it'll be fine. So now the next thing is I got to figure out where I want to put, so we drill right there. I just want to check, see how easy or how hard it is to get this installed, so we can either use, something like this and we just go directly right in. We'll have to drill a hole. I mean, it is kind of what it is, or we could go up here, and I think probably here is your best bet. And they've got a little plug piece that, and then you just seal it up really good, is the best thing that you can do. But I'm going to need to get up top and take the engine bay kind of apart and all kinds of stuff. And alright, we want this to just be, above the water line. So I'm going to put a hole right here. I got it opened in there, and we can drill and it will be fine. So I'm just gonna get, and then we're gonna goop the heck out of this when we're done. Just a little hole saw because it's gotta go, this recess in, so I have to make two more, and I'm gonna have to do a hole, and then I'm gonna have to do these two little screws. So there we go. So I'm gonna go up as high as I can, somewhere like this. Obviously you want it to be as high as you can get it. And then when you figure out where you want to go, I'm gonna get some tape. I'm gonna put a piece of tape there so it doesn't crack my gel coat. Wow, it's got some torque. Alright. So, take this. It's going to go like that. So you don't have to worry about this at all. But we're gonna push it through. Alright, now we can take our goat and literally just, no, we don't want to do this first, so we'll do this first. Figure out our drill bit and get that on there, and then I'll seal it. So you'll get the idea. Here, let me get one of these screws. I had to move this over in the shade. Well, that's it. That's it. It installed. And you can see I go crazy, a little bit overkill with this. I put some bigger screws in here than what they had. And, you know, I mean, it is what it is, but that turned out all right. You know, well, you could probably do another one, but I don't want to just cheese hole the transom. I'll show you how the mount turned out up here. And I'm just cleaning up. Still got to get some tie wraps and tie wrap some things up in there. But yeah, this is so this TF100. First of all, this Telflex, it's like the size of a 4-inch, I guess, where a gauge would be. So that's that. You can't really do anything with that. I'm glad I didn't. But this is how it turned out. I left this on it because, whoops. There we go. Yeah, anyway. And then I just drilled a hole back here for the cable. And then I've got a little bit of this shrink wrap that I put for the hole. I don't know if you can see that. So the scan strut would have been nice. I don't have it on a switch. There's not really any place to put it, to be honest with you. I thought about the accessory, but it's not really gonna work there. So anyway, that's how it looks. That's how that one turned out. So I got a few other things I got to do on this one. Yeah, so anyway, it was really hot over there. So I brought it over here, but now the sun's up where it's starting to shine on me again. We'll try to tie this thing up and ship it. That's all, folks. That's all it is. I guess we'll have to figure out what else we got to do. I guess what project we got to do next. Anyway, thanks for watching.